Hello, my fellow Virgos. My hair is a mess. Don't let it bother you. I hope you're doing well. You who are the greatest of all the zodiac signs. I'll try to fix it a little bit. We got all that back there. Don't worry, I got duck hair. I made it worse. Doesn't matter. Don't care. It's fine. I'm going bald anyways. I don't care about the hair. It's not a joke. I really am. I cried. I actually do really care about my hair. I have a melon streak. It's like a little patch of white hair. It's right there. Can't really see it super well, but I have a lot of white hair actually. Well, more like silvery gray. Let me stop rambling about my hair and how vain I am and start. Ooh, you got... Okay, this deck has two special cards and you've gotten both. You got one of them in the same place that Taurus did. I just did Taurus reading. Okay. Anyways, let me start. Let me stop rambling. How are we going into the week? What kind of energy are we carrying into it? Well, okay. That's... Yeah, sure. I mean... That meme where... I don't know the origin of the meme. I couldn't really care less, but... You know where everything around the dog is burning? And he's just sitting there smiling. This is fine, everything's fine, or something like that. That's us right now, because it kind of looks like we're going into the week with the sort of carrying an incredibly heavy burden, feeling stuck, feeling hopeless, feeling lost, feeling tired, exhausted, and yet at the same time, doesn't bother me. Don't care. Not a problem. Okay. Interesting, Virgos. I like it. Virgoose. Alright. I'll see how we can have a challenge out of that, because that already looks like a challenge for sure. Okay. Damn, Virgo. I never have a hard time reading for us. Not this week. To be fair though, this is like the pre-holiday week. I know personally, I don't give a shit about holidays. In fact, I actually dislike them, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why this week sucks. No, okay. Man, my rambling actually helped. That kind of is the feeling I'm getting, where the challenge we're faced with this week is sort of feeling like we have to go along with everybody else. Hey, look, my own personal view on things help. I'm gonna say this my way. Apply it how it fits to your situation. This probably is not how it resonates for you. This is just the easiest way for me to say it for me, because like Virgo, this reading is already a pain in the ass. I do not like holidays. I don't. I really don't like them. I especially dislike Christmas. specifically the present part of Christmas. If it was just a day of spending the day with the family, that's fine. As much as I dislike doing even that, not because I dislike my family, but just because I don't like leaving my room. Virgos are the hermits, and I am truly a hermit. But no, anyways, if it was just that, that'd be fine. But I do not like the act of gift giving or gift receiving. That said, if I'm gonna do it, I'd rather give someone something handmade than something bought. It's not to say I won't give someone something that I bought. If, like, hey, yeah, sure, that actually really makes sense for that person. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. But Christmas season annoys the living hell out of me because I have gone from, generally speaking, I'm actually pretty good at a lot of creative things. I just don't like doing them. I'm really good at cooking. I don't like doing it. I'm really good at painting. I don't like doing it. Carving things. Don't like doing it. So when the holiday season comes around, it's yay, I get to do a bunch of shit that I don't want to do. Because you're gonna come at me with a bunch of freaking gifts. Like, honestly, just don't give me gifts. Don't give me gifts. I don't want presents. We're gonna celebrate anyways, so you deal with it. I don't want your gifts. But, getting gifts, I feel like I have to give something in return. I hate the holidays. I mean, I do. I'm such a humbug. I'm sorry, but no. It kind of, apply that how it fits to your situation. That energy that I just had, somehow that fits into your story. That's posing a problem for you, where you're like, yeah, no, this is fine, everything's fine, but also at the same time, that's what's kind of getting in the way for you right now of what's getting in the way of, yeah, no, everything's fine, is that energy that I just presented to you. I fucking hate the holidays. I do. I like the only holiday I actually like is St. Patrick's Day, and I only like that day because the family makes corned beef and cabbage, and I love corned beef and cabbage. I love corned beef and cabbage. Okay, what's going on in our subconscious? I know how that fits for me, but I'm going to try to read this objectively. Okay. Okay. This kind of gives the feeling of like, well, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. It's kind of just bringing out that inner perfectionist in Virgo. We're all home to one. Every Virgo has a perfectionist in them, and I think subconsciously it's just you being in perfectionist mode, trying to, like, get everything right now. I'm not going to elaborate too much into that. I feel like the rest of the reading is going to be a lot more important than this, because I don't know. I just kind of get that feeling. All right, what's happening in the past? What happened in the past? Okay, emotions. An ocean of emotion. It's okay. I think at this point, it kind of looks like you've let go of something. Relationship. Doesn't have to be. Okay. But there was some sort of emotional connection. It didn't have to be to a person. It probably was. I'm going to go forward with the assumption that it was to make it easier on me so I don't have to keep elaborating. But it kind of feels like there was a connection here with someone and you let go of this. You got rid of it. For your sake, I think as soon as you did this, you kind of realized, oh, this is so much better. I feel like a weight off of my shoulders. Actually makes sense too, because I recently did that. I say recently, it was like I don't know, like a month ago. I don't pay attention to the time. I don't know, but I felt a hell of a lot better once I ended that fucking relationship. Woo! I'll stick to being single. I'm Virgo. I'm hermit. That's like default mode. Take me out of default mode and it don't work, dude. Alright, in the future, first half of the week, we get that second special card in the deck. Okay. Okay. This kind of is a feeling of like stepping outside of our comfort zone. I'm not really sure why. There's like no clarification in that regard, but or I guess it kind of is. It sort of gives the feeling of not being able to fully utilize our whole arsenal, if that makes sense, by being in our comfort zone. So that's kind of what makes us leave. More the ability to like further self-expression, creativity, that sort of thing. Okay. How about the second half of the week? Second half of the week takes an interesting turn. Okay. Okay. We start off the second half of the week. It looks like that sort of stepping out of our comfort zone hits us like a truck for a while. It just sort of. Well, now that I'm no longer. Or sort of. Now that I'm out here, I have really no idea what I'm doing. I'm so used to doing things the comfortable way that. How the hell do I even begin? It's sort of like how the second half of the week starts out. Then looks like that comes to an end pretty quickly. Actually, this is my first time doing this, but I'm gonna clarify the clarification because. Ooh, okay. Okay. Well, good news is second half of the week, sort of. You go from I really have no idea what I'm doing to now I have absolutely no problem with what's going on here. I'm in control of this situation. I'm handling things. This is easy. Okay. I like that. I like it when readings about myself end up good. I actually don't read for myself, so anytime I do a Virgo reading, it is very much for me too. And sometimes I read for myself if I feel like my ability to read is gonna dwindle. It's not like riding a bike. I swear, you go long enough without reading tarot, and suddenly you're just like, huh, I have no idea what these cards mean. Okay. What is driving us? It's our internal spark. So, I'm in a Facebook group where there's a lot of. It's literally just a Virgo Facebook group. I like never go on Facebook, but the few times I do, it's usually just to look at the Virgo Facebook group because relatable. But now Virgos, for me, from what I've seen, seem to be some of like the most spiritual slash religious people ever. I know I'm Christian. It kind of feels like what is influencing us this week is faith. It's just believing that things are working for us, that God has. Oh, what's that Bible verse? It's like I have plans to prosper you, not to harm you. It kind of feels like we're just going forward with faith in that. I like that. Virgos are the coolest. We're number one. I don't actually remember the name of that Facebook group. I wish I did. I'm recording, so I'm not going to look, but pretty good one. Virging. External influences. I'm tired. I need another cup of coffee. Okay. External influences, the plot thickens. It's, how do I say this? I think there is someone who did you dirty. I'll put it that way. It kind of gives the feeling of there is someone who did you dirty here. And you know it, and they know it, and they keep trying to come back. I think this person doing you dirty actually did you some good. Now, I'm not saying that them doing you dirty was good for you. No, them doing you dirty was bad for you, obviously. But the fact that you did dirty actually ended up kind of opening your eyes, it kind of feels like, where it really put things into perspective. Sort of this could just be an example. That's bothering me. Throwing yourself into a situation that you know probably isn't going to be good for you, or that you know definitely isn't going to be good for you for, I don't know, X, Y, or Z reason, only for it to then prove that yes, in fact, it was not good for you. It's like you knew this was coming. You knew you were going to get bit, but you did it anyways. And it's like you did it because you were hopeful that it wasn't going to happen that way. Like, you hope for the best, expect the worst, essentially. You expected the worst, hoped for the best. The worst came true, wasn't a surprise. So now that experience kind of is helping you move forward. It like, I think possibly your priorities weren't completely in order before, but now they definitely are. Hopes and or fears. I still have Capricorn's reading to do after this. Holy every reading has been so long lately. Hopes and or fears. We got hopes. Okay, I'm gonna go off of these. Okay, we're gonna move forward. Just using Christmas as an example. Doesn't have to be. Take it how it resonates. It kind of gives the feeling that you're hopeful that you're going to be able to make people happy. That I'm just gonna stop there because like my brain is just stopping at that. It gives the feeling of, I don't even know why I needed to use Christmas as an example. I didn't have to. Yeah, no. Hopes and fears. Hopeful. You're just hopeful that you're gonna be able to make people happy. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm just gonna stop there. Yeah. I'd never like reading the hopes or fears. I might just end up changing that section to something else because I don't care for it. I don't really like reading the outcome either. I don't know. Maybe I'll find something different for those spots. I like hopes and fears and outcomes. Just, ugh. Okay, outcome. Okay. Well, for those of you actively pursuing a new relationship and who are moving from an old one, kind of feels like that's both. Like both of those things are the case here. Anyways, for those of you, I do see that in the cards for you. A new relationship, I mean. A new beginning, a new start with someone. For the rest of us who either are single and plan to stay single or are recently single and plan to stay single, it kind of feels like dating yourself. Hey, like, I'm gonna take care of me. I'm gonna take myself to dinner. I'm gonna give myself a foot rub. I'm gonna watch whatever movies I want to watch. Kind of the vibe we're getting. You know what? I haven't used this deck in a while. Let's get us a spirit animal for the week. You can look into whatever animal we get on your own and learn more about it. See what it means. Dive into it. Mine's gonna be the same, regardless, all the time, always. I'm never changing mine up. I stick with the spiders. Spiders are my homies. There's a door to an attic in my room, or a door to the attic in my room, and there's a hole in one corner. Spiders come out of there all the time. All right, what do we get? We get Jaguar, Charisma, and Shamanic Gifts. I said shamanic really weird there. Jaguar, that's probably Earth, right? No? Fire, 103. The hell is a wren? It's a bird. Troglodytes? It's a scientific name. I had to. I've never heard of a wren. Alright, Jaguar. I wander through the forest and along the river. I know how to be invisible to my prey. I carry the secrets of the vines that climb toward the land of the spirits, which open the mind and heart. I seize my spirit. The jaguar is a wizard and, more importantly, a shaman. In pre-Columbian cultures, it was a symbol for the contract with the divine and other worlds. Its magic is mysterious, connected to the sacred medicine of the plants that grow in the Amazon rainforest. It guides us in visions of healing and helps reclaim contact with ourselves, returning us to the path of our personal journey. Those who have it as a guide must always remember to act with honesty for the greater good. When the jaguar attacks, it is lethal. It knows how to follow its target, wait in silence, and guess which position is best for leaping on its prey, which it kills with a single bite to the neck. If it appears, we must try to see ourselves as prey and as the jaguar that hunts it. Oh, okay. Waiting for the right moment, the opportunity to peer beyond the ordinary and transform ourselves in our own destiny. Okay. If that was exciting to you, if that spoke to you in any way, go ahead and look up jaguars as spirit animals. Alright, Virgo, that was your damn near half an hour long reading for the 18th through the 24th. I am tired of giving everybody really long readings this week. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, don't worry, it's not part of your story. If it did, I hope it helps with the week ahead. Hiccups. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Peace be with you. Until next time.